I would like to come to Ms. Sharmin Zaman from a different industry, in ICT industry, and we would all like to know how Summit is changing the landscape and ensuring sustainability.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm delighted to be here today among all of you. I'm Sharmin Zaman. I'm from Summit Communications Limited. We are an ICT infrastructure operator. ICT infrastructure meaning having fiber optic network, towers, and internet gateways for connecting to rest of the world. Our company took birth 12 years ago when the telecom industry was quite mature. Telepenetration was 60% and all the mobile operators and ISPs had their own infrastructure what they needed. Usually in such market, infrastructure is built beforehand. We had to operate in such a unique market where our customers were our competitors. That's why we had to seriously position ourselves in the market by being an entrepreneur. Now I'd like to take you through a little in detail about our company. We have already connected 64 districts and all the upajelas and majority of the union, and currently it encompasses over 47,000 kilometers of fiber optic network. We have connected 5,500 plus base stations to the mobile operators. So we have built this massive network over last 12 years. On top of that, we are also the highest internet bandwidth provider. We do provide internet bandwidth on a wholesale business model to the mobile and ISP operators, and currently we are supplying 35% of the total market usage of the internet, which is 1.4 terabit. We have also a tower portfolio, and we just started our operation a couple of years back, and already we have built 1,600 towers, and very soon we are reaching 2,000 towers. So with this fiber, tower, and internet gateway, we are now the only end-to-end infrastructure operator serving our ICT and telecom industry. So moving on, this is a story of our 12 years brand building and also a story of our journey towards sustainability. So all these years, we have few practices, values, and strategies all over the organization. And that is the main pillars of our success today. For example, that we have always had a very target-oriented culture from the day we were born. Every department and team has their own set targets made in the beginning of the month, quarter, or the year. And all the set of actions, follow-up, monitoring are designed accordingly. Customer centricity is given the highest priority in our organization. We were committed to deliver quality service within an affordable rate, and that is our unique selling point. So we had practiced utmost customer centricity within every touch point of the organization, thereby ensured customer satisfaction. We always strive for assuring end-to-end service excellence. Since we are an end-to-end operator, so we have to be best in all areas of our services simultaneously. All this has been possible through a winning team. All through, we had a very spirited team who had a very spirited mindset of winning. Winning perception has been our main motto. All of us are very inclined towards winning a deal or achieving a network uptime or achieving the target, and always very driven. It is all these years of on-the-job training that is built in our DNA that we do take ownership for what we do. And that's why we wear an entrepreneurial hat in our day-to-day jobs to get the job done. Now, I'd like to share a couple of winning stories for you to relate with us more. Back in 2010, when we did not have a single kilometer of network, that time we have managed to seal a deal with about 20 ISPs, and we actually sold our future network to them. We have managed to receive even advance from them for a network that we were planning to build in future. And another one is, in our initial 2 years, we started to make infrastructure riding on others. We took lease of the existing fibers that time in the market and built a common network. That's how we managed to achieve profit within just 3 years of our operation. And usually for such infrastructure operator like us, it takes more than 7 years to reach to a profitable level. The main topic for today that we all know by now that there are certain ESG practices known as Sustainable Development Goal adopted by the UN and all its member countries. In today's corporate world, we try to replicate those SDG and try to ensure the practices in our day-to-day operation. On the environmental front, Summit Communications also practices few sustainable development goals, such as affordable and clean energy, industry innovation and infrastructure, responsible consumption and production, and climate action. We do utilize our refurbished fiber. We ensure for the reuse of our fiber, and it takes a lot of extra effort for us to dismantle the fiber and managing the inventory. We do our fiber deployment through nature-friendly HDD method, which is horizontal directional drilling. This is the least hazardous way we can deploy our underground fiber. We always try to ensure efficient power usage in all our data centers, towers, and POPs, which is our point of presence. We actively explore renewable energy using the solar system. And we do reuse batteries in all our network equipments. You know that we need to have lot of batteries in our data centers, towers, and POPs, and usually these batteries have a life cycle of 5 to 7 years. But we do maintain the batteries in such a way so that we can extend the life up to 9 to 10 years. These are some real-life examples of our environment-friendly initiatives, that is efficient power usage in data centers, reuse of batteries, and the horizontal directional drilling. So on the social front, we practice good health and well-being, gender equality, clean water and sanitation, decent work and economic growth, reduce inequalities, sustainable cities and communities. And on the initiative front, we always try to maintain a quality uptime and services for our network. We know that in today's world, it is very crucial to have an uninterrupted and seamless network. So this has been one of our most important social agendas and the business agendas as well. Employee safety and security and well-being has been our one of the focus areas. We take 360-degree responsibility for all our employees, for not only in the professional front, but also in the personal side whenever they need. Like we have medical insurance facility, medical support, health safety facility, we have facility for gym and trainer, etc. Numerous CSR activities we do all through the years, particularly during natural calamities. We encourage appropriate female participation throughout the organization. and actually we do positive discrimination to increase the female participation and maintain a balance. Employee training and development are also given the most importance for their sustainable growth. These are some real-life examples of social initiatives. We do celebrate Women's Day in our organization every year, and it gives a lot of warmth and bondage among our female colleagues. We do contribute, we have contributed to the Prime Minister's Relief Fund at Prothom Alo Trust, and we have contributed in different other funds. These are an example of CSR activities during flood. So, on the governance part, it is mainly the rules, regulation and compliance, and make sure the necessary policies and procedures are there in practice. And on the initiative front, we are very proud to say that we are adhering completely with the regulatory compliances in all our business operations. Multiple audit committees are there in our organization. For example, Technical Audit Committee, Financial Audit Committee for preventative and reactive control measures. We duly pay the VAT and tax to the government, and we have received the highest VAT payer award in service sector in 2018 and 19. There are policies like anti-corruption policy, HR policy, COC, and other procurement policies. These are the notable ones. Some real-life example of governance practices that during COVID, we have given the utmost importance to ensure the safety precautions in the organization. We have distributed PPE in many hospitals that time. And this is the event of the celebration when we received the highest VAT payer award. On a different note, we have done InfoSarkar project also in order to bridge the gap between the people of the cities and the rural areas. And due to this endeavor, people in the rural areas are now getting internet at an affordable rate. So, all of the discussion from today, we can say that for the corporate houses, ensuring profitability or increasing the top line and bottom line is not enough. We have to ensure sustainability, and for that, we have to take care of the stakeholders, monitor them, and maintain 360-degree ecosystem. So this is all from my part. I hope it helps. I wish you all the best. Thank you.